baseline intro to medicine, and so I fuck with bodily fluids and so it's like it's
understanding that.
Yeah, no, it's very understanding.
Yeah.
I'm gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if I eat all of those, I'm ripping ass.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like we could rip ass together. I have an idea. Like, how about like for like on a first date, right?
Take laxatives.
Well, pretty close. Do you fuck with Wingstop? Maybe we just like.
Wingstop is good. I mean,
it's all right. But like, get like the hottest kind of wings that we can get, and then like both of us just like go blow up the bathrooms for the next 30 minutes, and then send like hella memes to each other while we're there.
The shitty memes.
Yeah, and then like I feel like it could be a bonding experience, and I could like really get into your head about like the humor and shit.
I'm down.
Literally.
Influencers are always saying they aren't allowed to reveal something, or you'll find out soon, which really grinded my gears. But then I became one. Back in November, I went on the Sidemen, and now Netflix is Inside, and I haven't been allowed to speak about it since. Not when people questioned why I didn't go to any of my housemates' shows, not on my podcast as I sat relating to some things my co-host was explaining about a show he'd been on, and not even on the Sidemen Drunk Bingo, filmed 2 days after I left the house. And this was all okay. Until the live date got pushed back from February to March. That just won't do. Oh, and my solution, you ask? Well, I'll just leak it to you in progressively more and more obvious ways in the hopes that the Sidemen and Netflix don't sue me. This doesn't seem like a great idea.
Look, I'm inside! That's crazy. The idea here is simply play the harmonica. But sure, what does that mean? How do you do it inside? Shush your silly little face, we'll find out, I guess.
Instead of just playing it, I'm going to say that I was inside into the harmonica.
And people are going to be none the wiser, the silly little bastards. Either that, or I literally get sued off the rip, and your boys losing loads of money. There you go. That feels really obvious. I really overthink. I don't want to upset anyone. What am I saying right now? Subscribe to the channel. Yeah? Nobody comment now because otherwise you'll be cheating.
Okay, people, updates. People enjoying it. I've had a few people rate my performance badly, but I did decide to touch on it. A rating system that I wrote. This really came from inside. I hope you enjoy. Which I feel off the rip may have been a bit too obvious. What a banger. That's good. Are you available for my funeral? Okay, Bob Dylan. Trigger warning for virtual masterpiece next time. Nobody's caught. I hope Chris shoves it up your ass. I think I'm in the clear. Nobody's caught. I'm a genius.
The first post now has been up 7 hours, and not one single idiot has figured out that I'm on Inside yet. So I think I'm gonna have to try a bit harder. Right, so I've got the charity match coming up in... Shit. How did you say it's like Saturday, so 4 days time, that's quite close. So I was thinking if I do a little mirror in my gym gear saying, Yo Sidemen, what? It's almost time, but then cupboard is open and tracksuit is inside. Sorry, it is relevant that. Should have probably shown that initially rather than going, and I've got clothes in my cupboard. That's the plan. So I gotta get into my gym gear. Ugh. Oh, did someone order the same gentleman but in different clothes? I now look like I'm ready to go. Boom! To quote AJ and Big Justice. All I need to do now is pop the trackie behind me. That seems fairly obvious. Is that too obvious? Is that too obvious? Do they pop out like a sore thumb? POV, I'm in front of it going, eh. You're not even going to bother looking at the background anyway. Oh, this is going to go dummy crazy.
That's not normal. I've never posed like that in my life.
I'm here, you've got it in the background there. But if I'm there, why am I showing you my room? This isn't an interior design program, this is some dickhead who's trying to get himself sued.
What am I, Ronaldo? Cut that now. Check this shit out. Probably go for that pose. That doesn't seem like something I'd ever do. West Side? Am I choosing? Is that like choosing the gang? How do you do blunts? Oh. But I kill Crit. Oh. How actually? Oh, but there. I did actually take a photo there. I don't know what I've done, and that seems vaguely offensive in some way. Oh, that's hot. That's sexy. That might be the one. I've taken 77 photos.
Are any of these good? So I'm thinking, post that bad boy with the caption, last few days of preparation at Sidemen. Everyone's going to think it's the charity. This is genius level stuff. Nobody's even going to think about looking in the cupboard. And if they do, oh no, he's got clothes. Sue me. But actually, if you are Netflix or Sidemen, don't.
It's going down like a storm already. It's currently sitting on upload. It's not been uploaded yet.
Right, so the post has been up now for 5 hours. It's not been that long of a gym set. It's been viewed by 95,000 people. Oh, this is just a nice person saying they've made themselves a bracelet for the charity match. Thank you very much, Ayla. But you're a buffoon. You haven't sussed out my tomfoolery. You're such an idiot, such a virgin. Well, you're the toughest commander. High five, guys. As of yet, you have no idea what I'm doing to you, right before your very eyes. So I guess I'll have to check in tomorrow for post numero 3.
But unfortunately, that night didn't go quite as swimmingly as I would have hoped. And I have bad news.
Okay, this isn't post 3. I went to bed last night, as I do most nights, and I saw this sandwich. Now, I don't know explicitly that he's core, but it looks a little bit like he has. I shan't be telling anybody about this. I'm thinking that maybe post 3 shouldn't be one that is letting on to anything. Also, actually, while I'm here, I'll do a quick check to see if nobody else is cottoned on. That last push was pile-provoking. Again, these hurt quite a lot, as do piles. Let's get to it. I think I'm going to reduce myself to a mere selfie. If I just squint the hell out of the sun and say, oh, did I do golden hour right? Oh my god, that's such a sexy selfie. Golden hour doing me wonders. I'm a genius, we've established that.
My plan of action is to film the screen talking about what people think is inside out, but anybody that knows it's I'm talking about inside. Okay, that kind of applies a bit, I guess. I'm really playing with fire. There we go. I didn't realise there was a second one. Am I going silly? I didn't realise there was a second one. Is this something that I should absolutely get? Am I about to have the best time of my life, or did they ruin it? I was talking about inside the whole time. No.
And because nobody knew, I thought it was quite a good time to let somebody else in on the action.
The world doesn't know. But I've started teasing that I am. Right. In the hopes that Netflix or the Sidemen don't sue me.
I hope you don't legally get in trouble with your
How much fun are you having doing these little things? Oh my god, you know what the worst part is? I'm going to be clicking every one of your stories being like, right, where's the correlation? So, I'm going to post it. Yeah, I get so scared every time I post it because I'm like... by the way, can I just say, that's probably the most bait one yet. I just want to say, that one right there might be the most bait one. Just because of the search line just inside. So the things I've got planned are, obviously... Oh, but if nobody catches us, I will find it. But that's insane. That's really impressive, yeah.
And with Cal fully on my side,
The one you just posted, you're gonna get a reply.
I left a little time before checking in to see if people were still none the wiser.
Right, so the post has been live for 40 whole Great British minutes now. And I'm yet to check the replies. Currently 10,000 people have seen it, 140,000 have seen the one from last night, and 70,000 on the dampener. Let's see if there's any responses to this. Death's been living under a rock, haha. Definitely worth the watch. What's season 2 of Inside? Do you know what? As of right now, I think we're still in the clip. It looks like I'm going to have to try a little bit harder for the next post. Because you just have not got a clue what's going on.
I've decided I'm going to drop a little follow-up, so anybody that does catch some taste of inside Oh, of course. They'll be like, oh, he really is actually just watching Inside Out. Is this just propaganda to make kids upset? I'll put a poll which says, I cried, and then another one that says, grow up. I'm in a completely different outfit, but who cares? Really, actually. But there we go. I'll just let that sit, and then maybe I'll catch you later. And I'll pull the wool over so many people's eyes.
But it seemed maybe I was getting a little too ahead of myself, because that smile soon turned right upside down.
Someone has just tagged me in a video on TikTok with a screen recording of my story saying George hinting at him being inside Men Inside Season 2. Posted 18 minutes ago and got 200 views. I hope this doesn't blow up. That's the first solid bit of guesswork from someone. Oh, it got worse. It's getting worse. Girl that's been here for a year, I think she still thinks I'm talking about Inside Out. Next person though, is this your way of telling us you're inside? There's not really being around the bush now. Is this some point, but you're inside and inside?
Damn, I'm some hot garbage, bro. Holy shit.
Many be happy with me.
I'm some trash. Damn, this is better than why do I keep responding? I don't understand this game.
4 or 5 messages now insinuating that there's more. I think I'm going to need a few stories to pad it out. The next things that I post are going to have to be even more tactical.
So I needed to make a plan in the hope that things didn't blow up even further. But before I could do so, they already did.
So things have gotten a bit worse. As of telling Mr. Freezy yesterday what's been going on, he sent me the TikTok which I was hoping would say at 500 views. Turns out it's not that. There is also this tweet that I've seen that's got 7,500 views, which isn't like an insane amount. But people saying I feel you're grasping at straws here. That's good news. That one is bad. I'll admit. Looking at it now, I'm just literally pointing at the word inside. I'd like to think in these 3 days, everybody's focus is going to be on the charity match. No one's going to give a shit if little old me was on inside. If I just post stories / posts that don't explicitly say inside, I don't think you're doing it wrong, because the second one, people are still yet to see the tracksuit in the background. But I feel like there is a world in which nobody says anymore. They will be keeping their eyes open, which means I'm going to have to work overtime to make it obvious, but only for me.
So with a plan in place and charity match preparations fully underway, I thought what better time to strike again than now.
Take me away from here. Everybody's so fake, everybody's so fake, I swear. But I don't wanna go like that. Everybody's so fake, everybody act like they care.